Announced here, play-by-play for the Uppbeat Canucks. You got it locked in the line change, a Vancouver Canucks podcast.
What's up, Canucks Nation? Welcome back to The Line Change, and if you're new, welcome to The Line Change. In my last video, we looked at every Canucks player eligible for an extension this summer, but since then, a massive report just dropped that changes everything for one specific player. According to Rick Dhaliwal, the Vancouver Canucks have moved Zeev Buium to the absolute top of their to-do list, and the price tag, it's a staggering potential $9 million a year over 8 years. Today, we're breaking down why the Canucks are reportedly rushing to sign this 8-year deal before a critical September deadline changes the NHL forever. We're going to dive into this article that talks about it. Speaking of this article, it's brought to us by our friends over at Canucks Army, and in particular, our friend Tyson Cole, who wrote that amazing article about Buium and the culture going forward. You guys can check that video up right up here. Now, of course, if you guys haven't checked that video, I highly recommend checking it out. We broke down that article, and we even got Tyson Cole himself in the comments complimenting it. And of course, him and I had a little conversation afterwards as well. But definitely go check that video out and definitely check that article out as well, as it was an amazing read. He's gotten absolutely nothing but flowers from everybody on that article. It's a great piece. Highly recommend checking it out. But let's dive into this article talking about Zeev Buium and a potential 8-year extension for the young 20-year-old. So we're going to go over and check out this article right now. As you can see, it's titled, Canucks would like to sign Zeev Buium to contract extension this offseason. Of course, this is a report. But let's go ahead and see what Tyson has to say. He goes on to say, the Vancouver Canucks will have a long list of tasks this summer after what has been a disastrous season. And one of the things on top of their list is getting one of their young, promising defensemen signed to an extension. According to Donnie and Dolly's Rick Dhaliwal, one of the topics at the top of their list will be locking up defenseman Zeev Buium. And this is a quote from Dhaliwal himself, another good friend of the podcast. Okay, I want to say this. One of the things on the Canucks to-do list this summer will be getting an extension done with Zeev Buium. I see a lot of people thinking 8 times 8. A couple of things to keep in mind. The market's gone up. The salary cap has gone up. This kid's got high upside and character through the roof. 2 contracts I want you to keep in mind. The market has changed. It changed when Luke Hughes got $9 million per year. It changed when Jackson Lacombe got $9 million per year. Both guys are under 25 years old. If it's an 8-year deal, I can see it being $9 million plus for Buium because of the market growth. Because this kid's won a lot, he's a winner, the market is shifting for young defensemen, stud defensemen like Buium. It's important to note that this offseason is the final year in which NHL teams will be allowed to sign players to an 8-year extension. Under the new CBA, which officially kicks in on September 15th, the max term allowed on an extension will switch to 7 years, while the free agent signings are maxed at 6 years. Buium, who's 20 years old, was acquired by the Canucks on December 12th from the Minnesota Wild, of course, in the Quinn Hughes trade. And he was obviously seen as the, centerpiece in that trade. Remember, the Minnesota Wild did not want to give up Buium, but of course Bill Guerin ended up, relenting and showed everyone he has those big balls and was willing to, he basically realized he's going to have to give up in order to get Quinn Hughes. And unfortunately, he had to give up Zeev Buium. And I say that unfortunately for the Minnesota Wild. Obviously, that is great for us Canuck fans because we have absolutely fallen in love with Zeev Buium. Now, the former 12th overall pick in the 2024 NHL draft has collected 5 goals and 17 assists for 22 points in 63 games throughout his rookie campaign. Since joining the Canucks, Buium has 2 goals and 6 assists for 8 points in 32 games. The San Diego, California native is eligible for an extension after burning a year on his deal once he joined the Wild in the playoffs last season, where he picked up an assist in 4 postseason outings. Also something to know, since being traded to the Canucks, Buium has now officially played in more games with the Canucks than he did with the Minnesota Wild. That was actually pointed out by our good friend David Quadrelli on Canucks Conversation earlier today, or I believe actually yesterday, He mentioned that, and I thought that was a very interesting fact. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this idea of signing Buium to a 8-year, $9 million contract? I want to know, do you guys like this? Are you guys willing to pay 70, to give this kid a $72 million price tag? Because if you add up all the math, 8 times 9, that comes out to $72 million total. Obviously, it would be $9 million. It would be a $9 million AAV. Are you willing to dish out that type of money for a kid like this? I'll tell you right now, I know I am. If this is what the Canucks are willing to do, I say give this kid the bag. This kid has been nothing but impressive. I know he's won me over, but you gotta, at the end of the day, regardless of the price tag, you gotta lock this kid up for the next 8 years, especially in that window when we know the CBA is changing come September, and this is your last chance to, of course, lock this kid up. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the Line Change, and be sure to have your notifications turned on so don't miss more in-depth analysis of your Vancouver Canucks. Let's take a look at the NHL draft odds. I know a lot of the games have actually already started, so why don't we maybe take a look at the games that haven't started yet? And you know what? While we're at it, we're about 20 minutes away from puck drop, so let's do the Vancouver Canucks and the Anaheim Ducks. The Anaheim Ducks are a minus 1.5 and a plus 130 on the puck line. The Canucks are a plus 1.5 and a minus 155 on the puck line. The Ducks are a minus 180 on the money line, and the Canucks are a plus 150 on the money line. Keep in mind, these odds are, of course, subject to change, and of course, please play responsibly. But on that note, let's thank the sponsor of this video, none other than, of course, DraftKings Sportsbook, which is, of course, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL, is built for the fastest game on ice. With player props and live betting, every shift, every shot, every save gives you options to get in on the game with DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN, that's code THPN, to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8 HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois, 21 plus in most states. Void in Ontario, restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which will expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. This is a limited time offer. Copyright 2026 NHL, all rights reserved. This video has been a presentation of both DraftKings Sportsbook as well as the Hockey Podcast Network. Be sure to check out the network for your favorite podcast covering your favorite team at thehockeypodcastnetwork.com, the home of hockey podcasts, where it's every team, everywhere. Once again, drop your comments down below. Let me know, are you willing to give Zeev Buium $9 million over the next 8 years if you're able to lock him up? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next line change.